Let's look at some more examples of quadratic equations. This is in standard form. A is 1, B is 14, C is 49. We'll solve it by factoring first, then the quadratic formula. You might want to pause the video and try the factoring first. Using our AC method, that's 1 times 49 is 49. I need two numbers that multiply to 49 and add to 14. That would be 7 and 7. I expand that out to 4 terms, so I'll bring down my x squared. I'll split the 14x up into 7x plus 7x. Bring down the 49. I'm going to factor that by grouping. This pair has an x in common. This pair has a 7. Factor out an x from this first pair, you get x plus 7. Factor out a 7 in the second pair. That gives us x plus 7. Now our factors are going to be the one in black ink, and then these two on the outside in green make my other factor. Setting each factor to 0 is going to give me two of the same number. We call this a double root in college algebra. But we only need to write the solution down once. We subtract 7. X is -7. Now, the quadratic formula, remember that is x equals 2, opposite of b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So the opposite of b, that'd be 14, plus or minus the square root, and we have b squared minus 4ac. And I suggest you always do these parentheses because if there's a negative here, when we square it, we need to make sure we get that positive. And that is all over 2a. So I have -14 plus or minus the square root. Well, 14 squared, let's see, 14 squared, that would be what, 140 and 40, 196. And let's see, 4 times 49, that's 36 and 160 is 196 over 2. We're going to get a 0 here. So I have -14 plus or minus 0 over 2. Well, -14 plus 0 over 2 is going to give me the same thing as -14 minus 0 over 2. -14 over 2 is -7. -14 over 2 is -7. And we get the same result using the quadratic formula.